He don't read oh, mama, he don't read oh, hey, God, he don't bust, it don't happen again oh.
When he finished talking, I asked him, I said, I am aware that if I agree to this, it is going to be a hidden relationship, right? He said, yes. I said, fine. In this situation, what if I get pregnant? He said, is he a child? That he won't let me get pregnant. I said, it's not about being a child. Pregnancy can happen. So if you're saying you won't let me, it's the same thing that you have to use protection, whatever will happen, if at all anything will happen. He said, but how do I expect him to go and get protection? What will he tell people he wants to use it for? Imagine if him going outside. I said, if that is the case, I will buy it for you. I asked him for money. He gave me 10,000 naira cash that day. And then I went out. I went to everyday supermarkets and I bought him a pack of Durex. Yes.
Durex, that's
Came
funny.
back to the house. Yes.
He don't read oh, mama, he don't read oh, God, he don't bust, it don't happen again oh. That very girl wey you see for that video now, don't worry, I go play the full video for you. He say Apostle CHIBUZOR of Opm shift her womb, shift her pant, and also give am belle. He say Papa na the GO no dey like to dey use Duncombe. He say Papa no dey like protection, say Papa dey like am raw. Remember say few days ago, one audio surfaced online when Happiness Boys release say Papa dey duduveve sumo madam for inside ministry, but Papa Opm come out debunk the jet and even reject that information, say his voice was cloned with wetin dem dey call AI, artificial intelligence. He never even reach 1 week. Na this girl wey be like skippy rope, this girl wey be like edible worm, come out oh, he say Apostle CHIBUZOR give am belle for inside the Mwegbesoegbe ministry. So, but the question wey me wan ask now be say, why Papa Opm go leave turkey go dey chop the bone? Why Papa Opm go leave full barbecue go dey chop the bone of barbecue? And why Papa go leave full suya go dey chop onions and pepper? Hey God, e don finally rain. So now Papa say that voice was clean, and this guy now come out come show a real face, say Papa dey knack am give am belle. E don red.
Came back to the house, gave it to him. He was just looking at me and I left. So the next day, he was actually still asking. I have thought about the whole thing because honestly, it's not like I haven't been in a relationship, but someone like him, who he is, the threat, the fear. I was not aware if he had a dirty lifestyle I did not know before now. So I did not know what to be scared of. I didn't know, like, my head was full. So when people are asking, did he rape you? So it wasn't a rape. So when I thought about this whole thing, I said, okay. I told him, fine, if this is what you want, no problem. But on one condition, I don't ever want to get pregnant. He said he has heard me. I should stop preaching. That do I even see him like someone who will not be able to take care of his child if anybody get pregnant for him? I said, okay, thank God you're the one saying this. So the relationship started. It wasn't once, it wasn't twice. He kept demanding for sex.
So he had his way.
Yes, he had his way. And at each single time, he refuses to use the protection.
Are you serious?
And I made sure I always reminded him. I said, I asked you to use protection and you're always refusing. He said, I am in his house and I cannot call the shots. I can't tell him what to do in his house. So he called the shots and he decides what happened. And I kept telling him, don't get me pregnant and expect me to go for abortion, because I will not. Yeah. I told him this. He said I should stop preaching. I said, no problem. He kept having his way. I picked up my phone when I woke up that morning and then I put on my data and I was getting messages. So a particular message got my attention. This message came with his picture. And it was the picture, it was the same picture as his profile picture then on Facebook.
Who is that?
Apostle CHIBUZOR.
Okay.
So I was like, could daddy send me a message in the night? Oh, let me see what it is. So I click on the message. At first, I thought maybe because I know so many people use these pictures for their profile picture. So when I clicked on it, it took me to his page. Then I came back to the message. And what was there was, see me later today. We need to talk. That was the content of the message.
Can you
And I
remember?
was like,
Can you remember the date the message was sent? Is it possible?
I can't remember the dates, but this was between March, April 2019.
Okay, was this sent to the same Facebook you're using now, or what?
No, that my Facebook account was hacked a long time ago.
Okay.
Yes. So he now sent me that message. So when I saw that message, in my mind, I was like, why did he have to send me a message when once this morning I'll still get to see him and everything? But I didn't think about it that much, and I did not reply to that message. So I just let it be. By morning, when everybody had woken up, freshen up, and everyone gets to see. So normally when the children are done taking their breakfast, they are always with him. So sometimes they are with him in his room. So when I was done with what I was doing that morning, I also went to his room. I greeted him. He answered me, and I was like, Daddy, it's not, I didn't hide to say it to him. The children were there, and I said it. Daddy, I saw your message. You said I should see you. I hope I did not do anything wrong. So he actually signaled for me to be quiet.
He did that.
Yes. And inside me, I wasn't a child. So I felt somehow about that. But I still did not want to think much because of who he is. And then he now asked the children, who wants to swim? Everybody were like, me, I want to swim. So he now said, okay, all of you can go and swim.
There's a swimming pool in his house.
Yes, there's a swimming pool in his house. So I had to join the children and say, me too, I want to swim. Or I joined the children to leave. And he was like, everybody except Loveth.
That's you.
Yes. Sorry. Amen. Go, tell her to give you biscuits. Okay, she'll give it to you. Okay. So he was like, everybody except Loveth. And I stayed back. At some point, I felt scared. And then the children left. He asked me to sit. At this point, it was just me and him in his room. I felt somehow, and I asked him, Daddy, this one is only me and you. I hope nothing is wrong, or did I do anything wrong? He was like, no, don't be scared. So he asked me to sit, and I did. He asked me to switch off my phone. I was still feeling somehow because I wasn't understanding. Like, before that day, there has never been any sign whatsoever that I have never behaved in any bad way whatsoever to him in the house. So, to me, I felt somehow, but then I had to sit. And then he was just looking at me. I was like, Daddy, why are you looking at me? Is there a problem? Did I do anything wrong? He said no, that he wanted to talk to me. I said, okay. He now started talking. He was saying different things in parables, saying different things. I now said, because the way more he was talking, I was feeling scared. I was not scared, not like maybe I haven't heard those words before. I was scared because it was coming from him.
From words like what? Can you just example?
Okay. He said, the first thing he said was that he wants to talk to me, but that he wants to make an instance. That let us say that I always eat banana. Whenever I am done eating, I always eat. They will give me banana to eat. So after a while, they stopped giving me this banana. So one day, after so many years, I now see this banana from somebody and I want to eat it. But I cannot buy this banana. But I really want this banana. That's, if I find myself in such situation, that what will I do?
Who is saying this thing?
Yes. That has stopped that. Please. He said, if I find myself in such situation, what will I do?
Who is saying this?
Apostle CHIBUZOR.
Okay.
I said,
and you were the only one there.
It was just me and him in the room.
In his private room?
Sorry?
His bedroom?
Yes, in his bedroom.
Okay.
In his bedroom. Come stay with Auntie Mary, okay? Okay. So, this was in his bedroom. And I was like, I told him, if I was in that situation, I've seen the banana I want to eat, but I cannot buy it. I'll simply ask the person that is with banana to give it to me. He now said, okay. That what if it will be very, very difficult for that person to give it to me, or the person might reject me, but I really want it. I said I just have to beg first. Since I can't buy it, I just have to beg first. So
How
he kept
old were you then?
I think I was 18 then.
18 years, okay.
Yes. So I kept asking, he kept asking questions based on it. So at some point, I was getting frustrated because I did not want to assume where he was going to. I now asked him, I said, Daddy, please, the question is too much. Tell me what it is. Like, is there something you want to say you're not able to say or something? Just say it. Let me hear. He now said, okay, that he wants me to do something for him. This thing needs to be very difficult for me to do it. But he knows that if I want to do it, I can do it. So at that point, he was not shifting somewhere else. I was like, Daddy, I've not seen you beg somebody for help before. So if you ever need help, I don't think anybody will reject you from giving you help because you've always helped everybody. He now said, okay, now that's okay. Let him tell me what it is. What if he asks me to go into a relationship with him? Now, what will I say? At that point, my assumption, everything that was in my head came to the conclusion and everything. I was confused. I didn't know what to answer, not because of what he said, but because it was coming from him. I was already sweating. There was AC in the room, but I was sweating and I was scared at the same time. So I was like, I don't understand.
Hey God, wahala be like portable. Now, the girl don analyze how Papa take the sodogonous and how Papa take the mogbeswegbe with am. He even talk say Papa no dey like to dey wear cellophane. Say Papa dey like to dey knack am raw. I think you hear everything wey talk. No, just calm down. The part 2 of this video, when she for release so many secrecy that you know sees what happened in the dark, I am going to upload that in my next episode. All you need to do now to follow this page. If you never dey follow us, share this video and also drop your comment, as in comment your view, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Sele Comedy, so that when I drop the full episode, your eye go reach am. No miss any of this episode because right now it don finally burst. If Papa say that voice was clean, was this video also clean? Now be say e don finally ready. I no talk say Papa do am, I no talk say e no do am, but hearing from this girl mouth now, what is now your opinion? Do you think say Papa do am, or do you think say Papa did not do it? Wahala, it don finally happen. Oh. Now, this is what I call small madam na dragging almighty Papa. Say Papa ship their one, also give them belle during the Mwegbe intercourse metamorphosis of a mentality. Hey God, it don't happen.